Appellate Councillor now. First of all, I would like to convey my revolutionary greetings to Sakshi, who was brave enough to come to the forefront today, inform the authorities that something of this sort has happened to her last night. She was brave enough to say that you can keep my name in all of the statements that you're giving. She was brave enough to name the people that had done this to her last night. So we have to understand that the cases of eve teasing, harassment and stalking are on the rise in this campus in the past few months. There was a case of public nudity that happened with a serial offender 4 times at least near Sabarmati. Constantly delegation after delegation have gone to the chief security officer demanding that you increase the number of security. Despite that, you can see that despite a photo of that man openly masturbating came out to various groups, our security was not apt enough to even recognize that man, whether he is a student of JNU, whether he's someone coming from outside. The basic information of this was not attained. But we can see that the same security, it is the same security and it's the same chief security officer who's coming to all of the protests and clicking each and every protester's photos, they're clicking the posters we're pasting, they're taking our videos. So we should ask the security as well as the ICC what is the duty of the security officers and Cyclops in this JNU campus. Is it to harass the protesters? Is it to harass the activists? Or is it to actually safeguard the rights, the dignity and the safety of the student community of the campus? We can see that in the case of the public nudity that happened in the campus, there is an organization, Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, that had closed the main gate, the north gate of the campus when the incident took place. That was during the election. And now we can see how their atmosphere and how their ideals have shifted post-elections after their loss. It is the same people who are getting drunk and roaming around in the cars and passing derogatory comments to female students. And very shameful their attitude is that they're coming after once they're caught by the guards, they're coming again and saying that what will you do to us. So there is an impunity that is given to these people, there's an impunity given to the hooligans of ABP by this administration. It is with that guts, it is with that self-confidence that they're coming out on the streets, they're going to the classrooms and continuously harassing our female comrades, our female students. So it is with utmost seriousness that this union takes this issue forward. It is a demand that the GS cash should be reinstated. It is a most important demand because what we realize today is that the gender ratio in the campus that has been boasting about gender justice for several years is now on the rise. It's now on the decline. So if gender ratio in JNU in such a progressive space is declining, we should understand that what is happening to the female higher education in this country. When Sakshi Malik was here in Sabarmati, she was appealing to the student community of JNU to stand with her and demand for justice. And today we are ourselves demanding gender justice to the student community to stand with us. So we can understand that when people from outside are looking at us as a hope for gender justice, we ourselves are failing. And there are some hooligans who are on this very agenda that we will not let gender justice prevail in this campus. And we as a student community should today stand with Sakshi, stand together and defeat such forces in the campus and strongly demand for a GS cash and ask ICC why they've been criminally silent after many issues have been taking place of the student community. We should ask their representation to soon go to the VC as well as the chief security officer should be answerable why if they've taken the ID card of Sakshi, if they've taken the ID card of the friend who was with her, why haven't they taken a copy of the ID card of the people who are in the car? Today they could not even tell the names of those people. So what are they trying to hide? Who are they trying to protect is the question we as student community should be asking them. With that I would like to end my speech. Jai Bhim, Lal Sir.